Pranav Guha Thakurta from Edu TV. Today, we are having we are with renowned authors of India. We have Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra. He's an authority in AI, and he has authored many books that is helping the schools. And we have Dr. Anshu Arora. She's a principal of Amity International School, Sector 43, Gurugram. We have Madam Aradhana Rana with us. She's the founder principal of Icon School, Ahmednagar, Maharashtra. We have Madam Kajal Chatija with us, must be the youngest principal of our country. She has also authored a couple of books. I think we are having all the authors. So don't want to waste time. I'm sure everyone has to start their school also. So start with Dr. Anshu Arora. Ma'am, can you tell me about your books?
Thank you, Pranav. It's a pleasure to be on this platform with this, renowned authors and people from my own industry. I've met some of them, and the rest I'm very happy to connect. When it comes to writing, I think basically it's the flow of your thoughts. You have a lot going on your mind, but I think if someone just take that trouble out to put it on a paper, then probably the book is made. The first time the book is written, I personally feel it's written on your mental screen. So I have written two fictions, one for school children, The School Tales, and one for young adults, Say Bye to Goodbye. I've also done computer and aptitude series right from classes 1 to 8, contributed for CBSE manual, their books, and I've also been a part of Hindi poetry book Kahi Ankahi. So Kahi Ankahi ke baad, I think I'll basically like to talk about one of my novels, Say Bye to Goodbye. Why I want to basically bring this up is, that novel was written in 14 days, flat
Okay.
14 days. I was able to put 40,000 words on paper. So that's the magic of writing. That's the magic of having thoughts in your mind. So do not hesitate. If any one of you out there, if you think you have anything to contribute to the world, do not hesitate. Bring your thoughts out, bring them on the paper. It's not something which you'll never be able to finish. It's not an Herculean task. It's something which is your pure emotions. Another reason why I wanted to write this book is, as far as I know, no one has ever written a fiction about Hotel College. And
Correct.
I think, I'm sure a lot of you out there wonder what a hotel college is like. How the day starts. We have a 9 to 5 college, and there are a lot of activities. You do something like 25 subjects. So, what those subjects are, how the life, how the hostel, and how everything unfolds. But, everything that you document becomes a very special thing. Today, when I talk to my Pusa fraternity, people really say, your book looks like a history book, Anshu. 20 years back, what was happening in time is way different from what's happening today. Nonetheless, I feel I'm happy. I've been able to capture a particular time, a particular era with, memories of my friends, my fellow beings. It has a lot of true incidents along with, some of them which I made because, those 40,000 words had to be there. So my reason for coming on this platform, more than talking about my books, was to giving everyone this, encouragement that write. Even if you don't send it for print, write. Writing is a therapy. When you write your thoughts, you're very unhappy, let's say, and you put your thoughts on paper, it's something like meditation. You will be able to sort your problem, you will be able to have solutions for your problem, and you will become a wholesome, better individual. Keep a diary, keep a journal. At the end of the day, just jot down what went right, what went wrong, and whatever has gone wrong, think if you can improve. I think working on just three things, and that's your thoughts, your words, and your behavior. If out of these three, trust me, even if you pick one to start with, let's say you start with words, and today you take a pledge that every word I will use will be positive and affirmative, life will change, your life and lives of people around you. So that's a little message with which I had the intention of coming here. Thank you.
I was reading about authors. Authors either think or write, and if they don't have anything to write or think, they think what to write.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Dr. Anshu Arora. I would request Madam Aradhna Rana, who's the founder principal of Icon International Schools, Ahmednagar, Maharashtra. Ma'am, please do let us know about your books.
Dr. Arora, you really summed it up so beautifully. You know, the what you said about writers, I completely agree. My journey of writing, I think the nascent writing, started when I was doing my master's. I'm incidentally a nutritionist by education. So when I was writing my dissertation and we had to print it, that printed name on the dissertation was such a high that I thought I'd write someday. So gradually, of course, life took over. And my first writing that I did was a menu planning book, which never got published, never really got, into the public space. But later, I became an English teacher. So over a period of time, when I started teaching English, I realized it was such a beautiful, I fell in love with the language, really. So then in Delhi, when we were posted, my husband's an army officer. So when we got posted to Delhi, I somehow got into placement agency and I was running a placement agency. And there I noticed that a lot of people would come for interviews and would fail at interviews in spite of having all qualifications. And basically because their language, their communication skills were lacking. So with this in mind, where I started my own Spoken English Institute. So once I started the Spoken English Institute, I realized the kind of mistakes people were doing. And from worksheets, I compiled my first book. And that, when I got it published on my own, it gave me a high because 5,000 copies sold. And that led to, I felt I could write. And since then, I've written about 11 books on communication skills in spoken English. And then I thought I'd stop writing because it was taking a toll on my health. But this Corona period, I think, gave me again this inspiration to write, because sitting at home, on the computer, in any case. So correctly speaking, came out of, this period. And since I was writing on this genre for a long time, so it was easy for me to write. But, the publishers were taking a long time. And during that frustration period, I wrote Rising to Challenges, which is about this Corona period and how my school, my teachers, how they cope with it. So it's like a story told, from their point of view. So again, a little inspirational kind of book. But my main book, correctly speaking, is now out in the market. And this is again a book. It's a comprehensive, integrated kind of book, a self-learning guide to learning good spoken English. It has conversation, vocabulary, pronunciation, sentence structures. And basically, I believe that English cannot be learned by translation method. So the kind of books that were in the market, it cannot be learned by grammar books. So this is a combination of all techniques where you have grammar at the back of your mind, but you're not using it while speaking. While speaking, your mind is getting trained to think in English. Your tongue is getting trained to utter word groups. So it's not like you have to learn by rote. It is over a period of time you improve. So all my other books are similarly based, but they did not have any audio guides. So as a result, students were finding it difficult finding out what was right. So this book has inbuilt audio guides, so which is very nice. And, they can practice with the audio. They can listen to it and they can practice. So that's the USP of the book. And it's out on Amazon, paperback and Kindle edition both.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. Kajal ma'am, with your due permission, I would like to invite Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra. Otherwise, I'll be blamed for gender discrimination. Fine, ma'am. It is already spoken. Dr. Dheeraj is a very famous author, and I've mainly heard him on artificial intelligence and online reputation management. He has authored a book quite similar to, I think, what Aradhna has done, 99 Effective Ways to Manage Your School Post-COVID. Dr. Dheeraj, over to you.
Mr. Pranav, thank you very much. And thanks to all our fellow panelists today. It has been really a great idea to have all of us together at this platform, particularly on the task of sharing knowledge and how about being an author. So I'm well versed about the story, what Dr. Arora narrated, and we have already shared so much of, history together as an author, as a teacher, as an educator, and good to see about others as well. Well, being an author, I feel it is more like learning to learn, and we come out penning out our own ideas and exploring it to the better, because I believe in authoring books to the narration of learning something new. And when I aim to learn something new, I always take topics where I used to earlier write articles. Now I write books on topics which relate to, if I can do something of my reading, I can let others, read about it. So that is the preface which I'm looking forward. And I take issues related to, writing books. And it is simply like, communicating with others and getting it cross-platformed. Well, about my particular background for being an author, I've been authoring books for classes right from 1 to 12 for computer science for both CBSE, ICSE, and state boards by S. Chand and Company. It is over 15, 20 years that I've been writing for them. And add on to it is some of my books related to teacher training, NLP, school management, safety and security in schools. And along with that, I've also authored books on experiential learning. So I used to actually undertake knowledge and then dissipate that in the form of the book or the writing. I may not be, very, very competent in doing that, but certainly when I learn something, I love to share that idea, whatever the basics format I could do. So this is what you rightly pointed out is the 99 effective ways to manage your schools post-COVID. And that comes with the spectrum of another book, which is doing well in the market through Amazon portal, is 200 Wow Teaching Ideas. The very spectrum talks about the narration of the new novel subject, which has been introduced here is the artificial intelligence, which you mastered. I have also authored it for class 8th, 9th, 10th, and a general book for all, if you want a ready reckoner about this concept. Well, the whole journey actually evaporates with the very momentum of how interesting it is to be an author. Well, it is good, it is rewarding, and it is actually, you get an understanding, you get Google counts, and what all benefits, as Madam Anshu narrated it so well, that you get a little recognition on ground. But certainly this has to be carried on. It should not be an end or a question mark. Next, next, and next. So as an author, I believe if you have authored books on one subject, you can study others, and because you know the notion now, you know the way how to deliver it, right? So that is the very view, and Amazon is a wonderful platform to showcase, and then we can also sign up with wonderful publishers who are always ready, to partner with you if you are something good at. So it's good that you write and deliver the passion. And as heads of schools, probably we look forward to, sharing ideas like the one you said about the school management, 101 school management practices. So that is a reference which I've been attributing to. When I talk to principals, they say, oh, I have it in the form of an ebook. That's great. Oh, it's you. So it's you comes afterwards before the book comes, So at times we don't remember the authors. As a matter of fact, you remember the book by the cover page. I don't remember who the author is, but certainly it comes out at somewhere or the other that it gives you that comfort level and the satisfaction at the end of the day. So I'm very, very happy to also share here that Mr. Pranav is going to be launching one of my books on coding, what and why of coding, because there's always a concern. What's the difference between coding and programming, right? So that's the book which is going to be launched by this gentleman who's with us today on 26th of January at 3 p.m. So better be logged in.
Invite all of them.
Yeah, thank you very much, and God bless.
I think Anshu ma'am will be very happy. When we started our television, I think she was one of the first to feature television. She came all the way to our office.
I see.
And it is now 3. Anshu ma'am, now we have crossed more than 2.75 lakh viewers, ma'am.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations, and my good wishes to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Because It's a matter of principles, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now I request the youngest of the lot, Ms. Kajal Chatija, Director, Gayatri Junior Colleges, Pune, to tell about your books. I will put while editing, we'll put the cover page in between. Fine.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That would
That's
Yeah,
be
fine.
Kajal, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Pranav sir. And thank you, Aradhana ma'am, Anshu ma'am, and Dheeraj sir for having me. And of course, as sir said, I'm the youngest and the beginner too. As I was very much impressed with Dheeraj sir, Aradhana ma'am, and Anshu ma'am, what they have done in their career, and now they are ready to give back to society.
Right.
And that's incredible. You can consider it. It's coming straight from my heart that I have learned something new today morning. And as sir said, like, talk about your book. So I'm going to talk about my book, Blessings of Life in 2020. When this year started, I have gone through extreme situation, dear leaders, and that's how I came up with this idea of writing a book. When I started writing, so I started analyzing what are the positive points. Of course, many were getting positive already, but apart from being COVID positive, what are the other positive elements? Sitting at home, learning new techniques
Good one.
and trying it out. So one idea came into my mind: why not connect, collaborate, engage not only myself but leaders, educators, teachers, professionals, students, teachers. So I got an idea of coming up with an anthology. And I created a concept that everybody will get 500 words, 2 pages, and recognition they will get of being a co-author of a book. And this is how a community started building. And people started writing like a family and putting thoughts together. As Anshu ma'am said, like, when a writer wants to write, like, it is not just what comes, like, it's like a thought in your mind which is there and you want to pen down somewhere. So we thought of penning it down more strategically, more thoughtfully, and with no time. We gathered more than 108 authors in the book. So we have 40 principals, 20 students, and 20 teachers, 45 professionals in it, like who are doctors, engineers, lawyers, healers, life coaches, and many more. And the book, I'm telling you, it will bring tears, it will bring happiness, it will bring, you can consider a feel of achievement that yes, I have done something. In the book, there are already who are few authors and who are writing it for the first time. So that itself is a very big achievement that, we inspired people to write. And not only people, I also, of course, as Dheeraj sir said, like, we being educators, we always love to write articles, and our articles coming in the newspaper is very common. Like, that's a habit. We any event happened, we started to pen down and find a report and with the pictures, and it is out in 2 days. So this is how I came up with the idea, and this idea is flourishing and it's loved by many educators. So that is why I'm coming up with another anthology, which is Soulful, Wonderful, Blissful 2021. Okay, it is the book is in the making. I'm looking out for authors, and I've already got 20 authors. I'm looking for 40 more. That's it. Same concept. Book is divided into 2 segments. One is for women and one is for men. Women can write about their emotions and feelings, and how our strong feelings and emotions have helped us achieve milestones.